Welcome to the Crystal Self-Healer Podcast. I'm Carissa Weaver. On this podcast, we blend the magic of crystals with the science of psychology to help you break free from chaos, ditch the overwhelm, and master your emotions so you can have more energy, get more done, and feel better every day. Get ready to unlock your intuition and restore your true power as we cover how you can transform your life using crystals and self-awareness. Are you ready to get started? All right, let's go. In the heat of the moment, have you ever said or done something you later regretted? Where your heightened emotions clouded your better judgment and left a trail of destruction in their wake? Maybe it's triggered by someone else or a situation that isn't going the way you want it to. The good news is you can use crystals as a catalyst for clarity so that outside chaos doesn't control you. This episode is going to show you the one thing you can do to bring clarity to your life and help you navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. From reducing stress and anxiety to enhancing your intuition and focus, we'll delve into unlocking the full potential of crystals and transforming your life from the inside out. The concept that people listen to respond was central to last week's episode. Today, we're going to flip that and do a little introspection around how that plays out on your end. The objective is to use your crystals to get to a space where you can get out from under the predetermined rules and expectations you habitually hold others up to. My mentor called it getting to neutral. You see, we have these ingrained ways we think about situations, and they become rules that we apply even without being consciously aware of it. And these rules can conflict with the situations and circumstances you find yourself in, yet they set off a domino effect of reactions, making you feel like you have no control, that your emotions are always calling the shots, and you're anxious about how things will play out. When you're unable to listen to what's being said, and you're priming yourself only to talk over or react to the other person, you are lacking the clarity you need to create productive conversations and change in your life. The card inspiration this week is the Seven of Cups in the situation or circumstance position. When looking at this card, you see the silhouette of a person from the back looking at a cloud with 7 cups filled with different items. Each item will invoke a different meaning for you, from the shrouded glowing figure, a laurel wreath, a dragon, to the baubles overflowing. There is a choice in front of this person, but each one comes with outcomes or consequences. And that's a perfect metaphor for our topic today. If the central figure is waffling with indecision and allowing overwhelm or intense feelings to guide their decision making, they'll falter in making the best choice available. The Cups suit is about understanding the emotions. The Seven of Cups is about what's pulling you in different directions while connecting with your higher self in order to reveal with clarity what is at the heart of the situation in front of you. One of my favorite teachings from A Course in Miracles is Lesson 2. I have given everything I see all the meaning it has for me. Understanding you see the world through this lens, one preloaded with expectations, opinions, and predetermined meaning, and then to systematically dismantle the hold it has, is how you create your clarity and avoid letting outside chaos control you. Getting to neutral is the key shift you can do for yourself to draw this clarity into your life, because it's where you can get really clean and clear on how you're thinking about the situation. You'll know you've reached neutral when everyone will agree on what has been said, done, or is. Contrary to what you may believe right now, circumstances and situations are neutral, unequivocal, meaning there's no emotion or judgment attached, and everyone would agree on it. Let's use the example of the Cybertruck. The fact that it exists in this world is neutral. It is a thing. It exists. Everyone would agree to that. Where the attachments and personal judgments come in are whether you think it's a cool looking vehicle, something that you desire, or whether you have personal feelings about it or the company, or whether you think it's a net positive or negative in this world. All too often, we are already up in our feels, thoughts, and beliefs before we acknowledge the neutrality of a situation. Let's do another example that might hit closer to home and be more relatable, and that would be job loss. Losing your job is neutral. It exists. Everyone would agree on that. What isn't neutral is how you feel about it, what you think about it, the stress and worry those thoughts bring with them, the emotions that flare. And when you are facing job loss, while you grasp the situation, you skip quickly to all the thoughts and feelings that flow in as a result of the neutral event. You lose your clarity of thought and action when you allow yourself to skip right into the confusion and overwhelm of the habitual reactions. It's what feeds and keeps the undesirable cycles going, even if you want to experience something different. That's why getting to neutral empowers you, because you get to choose something consciously in the moment. And even if you choose the thing that keeps the cycle going, you get to own it. And owning it still gives you power and clarity. It's when you feel and think that you don't own it that you're at a disadvantage, because everything feels like it's happening to you instead of by and for you. So how this is relevant for you in your spiritual alignment is outside chaos blocks your intuition, your connection to divine messages. It can also cloud or change the messages you do receive. The overwhelm and scattered attention heightens your insecurities or self-doubt. Getting to neutral allows for a clean, clear access point to your intuition and a clear path forward. The crystal I'm going to offer this week is Black Obsidian, and here's why. When you're feeling overwhelmed by choices or the rise of emotions, Black Obsidian will support you in stabilizing your reaction so the external chaos doesn't hijack your decisions. You'll find it easier to achieve a neutral view where clarity and conscious choices are possible. Seeing a situation for what it is allows you to reveal the patterns of emotions and rules you've superimposed on it. Black Obsidian will support you in clearly seeing the habitual reactions that cloud your judgment and have you reacting instead of responding. By removing or decreasing the emotions, you create more space for clarity and calmness. Black Obsidian supports in clearing out negative energy and emotions, protecting you from the habits and behaviors that are triggered by accumulated stress or past patterns. Black Obsidian is frequently used for scrying or divination, so it is excellent for supporting you to reveal where you are creating hurdles and problems for yourself. You'll be empowered to take ownership of your decisions even when uncertainty is there. With this enhanced discernment and the release of emotional baggage, you'll recognize what truly matters more easily. Here's a ritual you can do as a catalyst for clarity. You'll need your Black Obsidian and some quiet time. Holding your crystal in your hand, take some deep breaths to steady and ground yourself into this moment. Feel the weight and texture of the crystal in your hand, letting it remind you that you are here and present. When you feel fully settled, bring to mind a situation that is causing overwhelm, conflict, or discomfort in your life. Name the situation in the most neutral way you can. Then with curiosity ask, would everyone agree that this is true? If the answer is no, notice the feelings or thoughts that come up and the reactions they invoke. Continue to strip the attachments away until you have identified the situation in its most neutral form. This right here is excellent work. When you can see a situation that evokes emotions for you from a space of neutrality. You then are empowered to examine your beliefs, morals, and ethics to determine how you want to move forward. Seeing a situation with neutrality is not apathy, nor is it fatalism. It frees you up to be able to think differently, with more clarity, making new and different solutions available to you so you can create lasting change that is meaningful to you. Today's pairing of the Seven of Cups with Black Obsidian is from a crystal and tarot forecast inside the Charmed community. I invite you to join me in this free space where I share these readings weekly to help you align your energy and focus your week. You also get the opportunity to connect with others who are exploring their growth and creating change in their lives just like you. Join us for free. The link is in the show notes. And if you're tired of being on an emotional roller coaster and you want to be part of a space that holds you in your healing, a space where you can feel seen, supported, and connected, as you create more emotional and energetic space in your life, I would love to have you join me inside the Crystal Self-Healer Members Portal. It's where we go beyond the weekly guidance and we apply it to your life, equipping you with the tools and resources, including courses, workshops, and activations that support you in building your confidence in crystal healing and emotional self-care. Inside, you get healing sessions that help you process emotions so you can regulate your nervous system, rituals that help you anchor and direct energy, and personalized support when you're feeling stuck. Everything you need to learn how to recognize and dismantle the patterns, cycles, and loops that keep you stuck so you can achieve more ease and alignment is in the portal. Visit my website, 3charmedgems.com, or click the link in the show notes to learn more and join me. It's time to stop living at the mercy of emotional triggers and start living in spiritual integrity. The Crystal Self-Healer Members Portal is where that shift begins. Find your clarity and come home to yourself. Today's episode has been brought to you by the Seven of Cups, Black Obsidian, and Neutral. May we all see situations for what they are so we can choose clarity over chaos. Blessed be, my friends. All right, my friends, that wraps up this week's episode. Thank you for joining me here today on the Crystal Self-Healer podcast. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, leave a review, and take the What Crystal is Best for You quiz linked in the show notes. Join me again next week as we continue to demystify crystals, how your brain works, and how you can use them so you can have more energy, get more done, and feel better every day.